Generally, we think that the stress is created by our outside world, but actually, this is our mind that create the stress. But how and why this stress is created in first place? Actually, our nervous system is the reason behind this stress. Our autonomic nervous system, which controls involuntary movement in our body, is responsible for this. Autonomic nervous system contains two parts. The one is sympathetic nervous system and other is parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is responsible for fight and flight response of our body. But what is this fight and flight response? Actually, our brain has been developed through millions of years evolution. Whenever Homo sapiens or humans perceived the threatful situation or some dangerous situation, they have two options. Either they can cope with the situation or fight with the situation, or second, they can escape the situation. In both situations, our body must be prepared. So, our sympathetic nervous system is the part of nervous system that does the preparation. Whenever our brain senses some danger or threatful situation, it tries to prepare our body to either cope with the situation or escape from the situation. In order to do this, adrenaline hormone released by our nervous system, this hormone causes our heart to work fast. So our blood pressure rises and blood flows to our limbs. In this way, our limbs are prepared to either fight or to escape. In today's scenario, same thing happens. Whenever we feel a situation that can be dangerous or threatening, or our mind perceive a normal situation is a dangerous situation, in both cases our sympathetic nervous system gets triggered, because our brain cannot differentiate between a real situation and an imaginary situation. Our sympathetic nervous system gets activated. In modern world scenario, if you are working in an office and you think you cannot complete your work at your deadline, your brain perceive this situation as threatful. In this case, our sympathetic nervous system gets activated and adrenaline rush prepare our body to fight and flight mode. But in today's world situation, there is no one there to fight with, and also there is no place for escape. But our sympathetic nervous system always worked in same way. It prepare our body to fight and flight. Since we cannot fight or flight, the energy generated by our sympathetic nervous system loops around our body, and our mind is focused on this situation. A vicious cycle started, and this situation create havoc in our body. And because our body cannot take any action, this energy is accumulated in our body. If we remain in this situation for a longer period of time, it can affect the functioning of our mind and our body. Our blood pressure, heart rate increases, and our brain gets panicked. But there is a way out. If you find yourself in a stressful situation like office situation or some other stressful place, you can do two things. First, start the gentle movement of your body. When you move your body, the accumulated energy gets dissipated and your body return to its normal state, which is called homeostasis. Second thing you can do is the deep breathing exercise. When you start breathing deeply, your brain returns to the present moment and realize this is not the do and die situation. And in this way, you can tame your sympathetic nervous system. This will not solve your problem, but it will protect your mind and body from upcoming damage.